All right, guys. So again, following up on this theme of black celebrities and their support of Trump, because there are more people that are coming out the woodwork who happen to be black that are supporting Trump. Now, the person we got to talk about today, Charleston White, was supporting Trump before the recent slate of, hip hop or rappers or I don't know what you want to call them, pop celebrities, social media influencers have come out here and shown that, hey, they may vote for Trump in 2024, or that they may be Trump supporters. Again, Charleston White in this clip is going to perfectly explain to a black liberal why he supports Trump. And the black liberal is going to be stunned, right? He's going to be stunned because he can't fathom anything except voting for a Democrat. He's going to be stunned at Charleston White's explanation. Now, before I get into this, I got to be clear here. Now, Charleston White is a very controversial figure. I think that the dude is hilarious. I'm not sure if some of the things that he says or some of the things that he does is, I'm not sure if it's a joke or what. But, in regards to his political viewpoints, I do agree with him on his support for Trump. A lot of the other things that he's involved with, probably not so much. Okay, but then again, I'm not sure if it's serious or what. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Why you wore that Trump hat in here? Tell me about this Trump hat.
I'm a diehard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump.
Wait a minute.
Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Now, I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Yes,
but
sir.
Now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid, and so I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they really didn't switch during the Nixon Southern strategy. That one became more clever than the other in dealing with black people. We the Democrats, we got away. We were the Republicans' friends. We was their friends, but we were the Democrats. When you look at the origins of the Ku Klux Klan, it originated out of the Democratic Party.
The Ku Klux Klan?
It did.
Okay.
Every civil rights legislation that ever has been passed in this country was authored, written, sponsored, and voted on 100% by Republicans and not Democrats. Every civil rights legislation.
Well, what you gonna do?
So let me about Trump. Right. So as a kid, I remember being 6, 7 years old and seeing Donald Trump receiving an award with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks from the NAACP. Not only that, he engaged and interacted in our culture from the 80s throughout the 90s and even the 2000s, from rappers to Michael Jackson. So when we looked out into our culture, his face appeared many, many times. So for me to grow up now and then hear the media, because before the media started saying he was racist, I never heard a black leader say it. I never heard my grandmother say it. I never heard no one even mention anything bad about him other than rappers giving him praise in over 300 to 600 rap songs. So for the media to say, oh, he's racist, I knew they were playing con on us. And I can remember when America was great. I can remember when black children could play outside all day long and you didn't hear about kids being kidnapped. You didn't hear about drive-by shooting.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Again, to me, if somebody like Charleston White can figure this out, which again, this is not, super complicated. It's very basic, okay? He doesn't believe that the parties actually switch. Again, I don't. I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but there's only one party in this country that is pushing for racial segregation, right? There's only one party in this country that is pushing to treat people differently based off their skin color, okay? I'm just saying, that party is the Democrat Party, and that party has been doing that since the inception of that party, okay? That is the party of the KKK. That is a historic fact. The Republican Party is the party of liberation for slaves. And also, historically speaking, I mean, black people were Republican for the most part before the Civil Rights Act, okay? The Civil Rights Movement more specifically, which really kind of blows my mind because Republicans, as a proportion of their party voted overwhelmingly more for the Civil Rights Act than the Democrats. The Democrats are the ones that had to go back and forth and argue about whether or not black people should have equal rights. Republicans, generally speaking, were on board with civil rights. Again, it's amazing how that works. Okay, that's not what they really teach you in school. Also, by the way, let's not forget to mention when it comes to women's right to vote. And some people may say that this is a mistake. I'm not going to go that far. But you can also thank Republicans for that as well, too. Okay, Republicans, generally speaking, have been on the right side of these social justice issues. And historically speaking, Democrats have been on the wrong side. Except today, again, Democrats have disguised regressivism as progressivism. Okay, they're now trying to say in the name of progressivism that they want to go back to Jim Crow. They want to go back to the civil rights era where, again, we treated people differently based off their skin color. But what Charleston White is saying about Trump and this smear that he's racist, again, never heard it. I never heard this idea that Trump was some type of racist growing up because, growing up, rappers idolized Trump. All these black people were hanging around Trump. All these black people were talking about Trump. They had nothing but good things to say about Trump until Democrats decided that Trump is a racist because he's running for president, right? That's what happened. I'm so serious. Okay, that's exactly what happened. And that's why I get so frustrated when you have these so-called pro-black revolutionaries like Jamel Hill and others that come out here and want to pretend that it's impossible for a black person to support Trump or that you are less black if you support Trump. Because, again, these same people, well, I ain't going to say Jamel Hill, right? But I'm just saying, like, black people, black rappers, they've always liked Trump, right? Okay, and Trump has been somebody that's been very well liked among black people. So, again, this idea that it is, unfathomable or unthinkable for a black person to like or support Trump really is beyond me. It really blows my mind. It is something that was purely an invention of the Democrat Party and their propaganda. And unfortunately, it has worked, right? It has, okay? Because in my opinion, there is no reason why a black person should not strongly consider voting for Trump in 2024. I mean, let's keep it 100, okay? If you're black and you still want to vote for Biden, again, you don't have to vote for Trump, but if you go out there and you vote for Biden, I got questions, bro. I got questions about whether or not you actually really understand what's going on in this country. Okay, I got questions about your state of mind. I got questions about, do you care about this country? Do you love yourself? Right? I really do. I'm so serious. But again, the narrative that's pushed from the left, from the pro-black woke revolutionaries, is the other way around, right? If you decide to vote for Trump, aka if you decide to vote for a good economy, if you decide to vote for strong borders, if you decide to vote for less crime, okay, then you don't love yourself. You hate yourself as a black person, right? And you are voting in line with white supremacists. When, again, historically speaking, the party that these people are trying to get people to vote for and get upset, right, if black people decide not to vote for the party, has historically been the party of racism, okay? I'm just saying, I mean, I'm just flabbergasted at our current modern day state of politics and why they're not more people that have wakened up and realized what's going on, okay? And the fact that the Democrats are driving this country off of a cliff. Again, I hope and pray that there are more people like Charleston White and me and others that do realize what's going on here, that black people have been tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray when it comes to this issue of not just Trump, but just in general voting, right? Again, I'm just saying that's what I believe. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.